Okay. Are we back? Okay. I got a phone call, so hopefully this will allow me to be great. Okay. So now we have made it to the last drawer. And I told you guys before that I am a huge, huge, huge Juvia's Place fan. And I don't think y'all understand how deep the obsession goes. So I actually have to stand up so you guys can honestly see how much I love Juvia's Place. So Juvia's Place is probably the one company that actually gets its own drawer. It is sharing some space right now. It's sharing some space. And hold on, let me see if I can get you guys where. There you go, where you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. So I have a little bit of everything. These are not all the lippies, but these are the lippies that are just freed up right now. Yeah. So I have, this is a lipstick that really shouldn't be up here, being here. It has its own section. So this is a lipstick. This is Lady. So like I said, I have a couple lipsticks. Okay, so what's funny is I'm going to say almost every palette. And I say almost every palette because there are two that I don't have. And I had to get the berries. But other than that, I have everything. So like Vanessa's just came out. I have hers. La Mariposa, I have hers, which hers is really, really cute. It is actually really, really cute. And this color on the end, that color on the end is life. I use that for my inner tear duct for everything now. I have the Fumi palette. I don't have the new one. I have to get the new one. I don't have the new one yet. I have the Fumi palette. I definitely have the Walla 2 and the Walla 1. And the Walla 2 is still a favorite. The Walla palette is, shoot, it has this yellow that I've already hit pan on. That yellow is life. And then, of course, I have the classics, which I have the Nubian 2. I have the Nubian palette. This is actually the first palette that I got from them. Everybody on YouTube was so hype about this black-owned company, and I didn't know about it. And I was like, well, what's going on? I'm trying to get y'all guys adjusted. Everybody kept talking about this black-owned company for makeup, and I was like, let me check it out. Fell in love with their product, and honey, when I say fell in love, I mean legit fell in love. Good, I got you guys straight. Fell in love with the company. So I'm actually going to go through all my palettes so you guys can see and kind of get an idea of what to look for. So this is the Nubian 2 palette. These are all the pretty colors that come in there. Very, very pigmented. Why is this one broken? That's a no bueno. Okay, we got to be careful with that. So, yeah, unfortunately, that one's broken. But love this palette. This one has a lot of pretty nudes, golds, and that real pretty hunter green. This is the Nubian palette. I actually need to get another one, and you'll see why. I would tear up these two colors. These two colors mesh together. Perfect. This was the Nubian 3, the corals. Very, very pretty. Baby, I'm working. Close the door. Close my door. Go play. One. Okay. This was the Afrotique by Juvia's Place. This is the Afrotique. Those colors, the colors. Oh my God. That orange, I have yet to use that bright orange. But this brown, this Cameroon color, this color is real, real pretty. And so I do have the blushes. I have the Saharan palette, and I have the blushes also, which sometimes I use as contour, highlight a little bit. So this is the, I don't even know why I still have that on there. But this is the Saharan 2 palette. And everybody always says, like, you know, why do you get them all? I'm like, well, I've started a collection, so there's no point in me picking and choosing of who I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna get it and say F it. It's a black-owned business. I love the product. I love the company. F it. I don't see the point of me stopping my support now. So I have the Saharan Blush Volume 1, which is very, very pretty. This is made for a darker skin tone. And then the Saharan 2 blush palette was made for a lighter skin tone. But personally, I actually use them for different purposes. I'll use them as eyeshadow. So just because they're blush, and that's with anything, even if it's blush, you can still use it as eyeshadow. So like the look that I did today, I used the eyeshadow plus a blush to create it. So don't feel like just because it says blush, you have to use it only as blush. This is the Magic palette. Very pretty, very, very wide. I love the fact that they would give us more than enough. Like the actual palettes itself are actually pretty large. I actually miss them making them this size, but I'm hoping that in the near future we get to go back to those sizes, because these would be worth the money. Definitely worth the money. This was the Masquerade palette. And I actually got to clean my palettes off. I feel like they're too dirty. I try to take care of them a little bit proper, but this one is the one that I love because of this section. It's almost like they separated it perfectly. Like from here and down is all your natural, your nudes. Uh-oh. 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 We falling. We falling, guys. We falling. Okay. But yeah, it's like from here and down, like these were your, you know, your nudes and your browns, and then up here you get your colorful colors to kind of brighten it up. So I would usually say like they kind of did it like a day and night type of situation. So depending on where you're going for that day. Okay, so now we're gonna start over in this stack. So yes, this is still palettes and these are still palettes. So yeah, and then these are just. I think these are empty. I don't even know why I keep these. These, I really don't have to keep these, but I do because I just thought it was so cute. I at least wanted one of each just to say I actually purchased it. And I didn't take it nowhere. I actually bought it. And then this was her other lippy. So yes, anytime someone has a collection and they have a lippy, I bought the lippy too. Just know it. But yeah, these are actually Mora palettes. And then this is just a NYX palette that I couldn't fit anywhere. So I have them down here in the Juvia's Place drawer. So we're going to start with these. These were part of those mini collections that they kept making. And I have all of those. So I have the chocolates by Juvia's Place. I have the violets. Very pretty. And you can tell what I've touched and what I haven't. I'm sorry, you guys. Some of them I just love so much where I didn't want to touch them yet. This one was the berries. So very, very pretty. This would be perfect for Valentine's Day coming up. This one is the Sweet Pinks. So these are real bright and pink. These colors are everything. Then of course I have the taupes, which is really, really pretty. This one is the nudes. So this literally has all your favorite nudes in there. You can use these as transition colors. You can actually use these as cut crease colors. A little bit of everything. And then this one was the mauves. So those are your mauves. And these are actually perfect for when you're going on trips or anything like that. So those are actually pretty dope. I also picked up the Nubian Royal along with the Nubian Glow. So the Nubian Royal looks like this. Darker tones. Real pretty. travel size friendly. And then this is the Nubian Glow, which is real pretty. This is like my favorite color. Shimmers I don't really do too much with, but I do utilize them on certain looks when I feel like it. Hold on, let me clean up, put some stuff back real fast. Give me a minute, you guys. Ooh, let me turn that around. There we go. Alrighty. Just trying to get my stuff back organized before I get off of here, because I still got work to do, you guys. I still got to film. You guys. I still got to film. Okay. There we go. Put that here. This here. Righty. I guess we'll just place those here also. Yes, and then this was one of Fumi's lippies that she has that I did not open yet because it is a darker color, but I do support, like I said, I support Juvia's Place, and I love Fumi also, so it was a plus. And then this was one of their glow thingies. Okay, so we're working on this stack now. So I got the Nomad palette, which this has got to be my favorite, besides Vanessa's. This has got to be my favorite illustration that they have done. And so this is what the Nomad palette looks like. Very, very cute. And then, of course, on the the more updated ones, you can actually, hold on, I'm knocking you over. I'm knocking you guys over. I don't mean to. Okay. On the newer palettes, they actually give you full description of, there we go, of the palettes, where they're what they're formulated with. Of course, they have the ingredients on there, but they actually give you kind of like a little background of why they chose the colors, of what inspired the colors. On the older ones, they don't have that. They usually have it on the box itself. This was the Saharian 2 palette. And I love this one because she's the only one that actually has a hijab on. So, work. But yes, that's the Saharian 2 palette. This was the Zulu palette. And honey, when the Zulu palette came out, and everybody went in a frenzy. Okay, so there you go. This was the Warrior palette. The Warrior palette came out when the Warrior palette came out around, nope, I think that was the Warrior 2, if I remember correctly. Let me see, make sure, because I know I have the Warrior 2. There we go. The Warrior palette and the Warrior 2 palette came out around when Black Panther came out. So this is the Warrior 2. Well, this is the Warrior palette. Very pretty golds, very shimmery, not too many mattes on there, and if it is, it's only 3. This was the Dolce palette. Dolce palette reminds you of like ice cream colors, very pink pastels, pretty and pink, sitting pretty type of colors. This was the Festival palette. Very bright colors. Definitely they gave you a white to really play with, especially during cut creases. So they gave you a white, reds, that mustard yellow. Oh, I love that. And this was the Tribe palette, which didn't get that much recognition like I really felt like it did, because baby, they got this green. This green is everything, and I love the color green. Y'all know I love green. So I love that. But unfortunately, I really feel like they should have made this one all mattifying, but it is what it is. This was the Warrior 3 palette. This one was a little bit brighter, but it gave you that green, though. That green is life. And, of course, it gives you, like, my staple colors that I really, really love. This blue is beautiful. And then, of course, last but not least, the actual Warrior 2 palette. So, there you go. Very pretty. Like I said, some of these I use all the time. Some of them I don't. Some of them I honestly, I actually get shocked that I have so many, because I'm like, wait, do I have that one? I have that one already. So, like, I do get shocked a little bit about what I do have. But I'm ever so thankful that I was able to basically share what's in my little collection and all that fun stuff, which, I don't know, I love seeing other people's vanities. Oh, I almost forgot. So the Mora palettes, I won't go into great detail on the Mora palettes, but the Mora palettes, like I said, you can get those. I found out that you can get them from Amazon, Forever 21, and sometimes your local beauty supply. Like my beauty supply, we carry them. So, whew, you guys, that was a workout. So that is everything that is in my vanity. And of course I have like stuff underneath there, but the stuff that's underneath there is really like Barbie and craft related. Like, I got a new doll that came in. I haven't opened them yet because he ain't got nobody. I have wig heads underneath here. Wigs itself. It acts as extra storage also for when I'm being creative. So yes, that's pretty much all we got going on. I'm about to film these wig reviews, give you guys some dope photos and some dope content. And of course, as always, I'm going to bring you guys greatness, honesty, and realness. So if these videos were informative and to you guys liking, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell at the top to be notified when I, Fashion Tamer, the Tame One, drops another video. And again, until we meet again, I love you. Hope to see you guys later. Bye.